Welcome to Move the Needle. My name is Marlana Semenza, and I'm a photographer and visual strategist, and I create images that frame the way you are seen and understood by your clients and your audience. And please join me in welcoming today's guest. Skot, please introduce yourself and tell us what you do.
I am Skot Waldron. That's Scott with a K, Skot Waldron. You can find more information about me on my website, but I am a brand strategist and communication expert. I really help organizations learn to communicate more effectively on the inside, right? As far as internal organization, operations, team communication, but also brand definition, positioning in the marketplace, and on the external side, as far as design and really kind of marketing that message to the world. So I call it internal branding and external branding. I do both. So it's really about creating more brand loyalty with our teams and our external audiences as well.
Perfect. So what would be your one tip that we can use to move the needle on our business or brand?
So my tip today for your audience is all about this. So I call it there it is. I call it my vision pyramid. And it really starts with your values, right? And it leads up to your purpose, your mission, and then your vision. And a lot of people, I feel, have these things kind of, but what they are like big corporate speak messages on the picture of clouds and an eagle flying into the sunset. Nobody really knows what they mean, nor do they care, or it's just generic copy that doesn't really mean anything. Smaller organizations or entrepreneurs may not have these at all, right? Because they came from a world and corporate world where nobody really cared about them anyway. Nobody knew what they were. And so it just didn't really matter. But when you really get down to what the purpose is of these 4 different elements, you start to understand how they're going to be implemented and how they're going to drive your business forward. That is what you need to be doing right now. That is what you need to be doing in the future. Your values are going to be your core character. They're going to be what you're made up of. You can go to 8 different businesses. You can start 8 different businesses. Your values are always going to be the same. Mm-hmm. Okay. But your purpose, right, are going to be built from your values. Your purpose is what gets you up every day in the morning to go to work. Even when it's the most mundane job in the world, what's that thing that drives you? What's that thing you want to change in the world? That good you want to see. And that comes from your value system. Now, your purpose may change a little bit depending on the business. Your mission, right? Once we get up to here, right? Now we've defined our values. We've defined our purpose. Once we get to our mission, that's how we're going to really implement our purpose. The action we're going to take is our mission. Okay. Your mission, your vision are not the same thing. A lot of people interchange those words. Your mission is how you're going to accomplish those things. I can look at my mission every day and say, did I accomplish my mission today? Right? And you can check off the boxes. Now, at the top, all these things lead to your vision. Your vision is really what I said here is what everything will look like. What's that picture? What's that North Star? What's that change that's going to happen if my values lead to a certain purpose whose mission my organization exists to fulfill? Okay. So what we want that vision to be is that destination, that change, that thing we may not ever achieve, but it's something we're always reaching for. It's something we're always shooting for. And that is going to keep us straight. So when times are dark, when times are tough, when we're desperate, right? When we're thinking, maybe I'll just take that extra job over there, even though it doesn't really relate to what I do or whatever. We can look at our values. We can look at our purpose. We can look at our mission. We can look at our vision and sit there and say, is this in line with who I want to work with? Is it in line with who I am? Is it in line with what I want my business to be now and in the future?
Perfect. Thank you so very much for that, Skot. Thanks for being here.
You got it. Have fun.